Good afternoon, TellerX. I'm glad to be here today. As many of you all in the room know who I am. For those that don't, my name is Gigi Overton. I've been supporting client services and account management with the TellerX organization for almost 11 years. It's been quite a ride. We've had some really good successes along the way. We've had, with over 20% of our client base being 10 plus years. That's something that each of you in the room has contributed to. And I just want to thank you and let you know that we truly value your commitment and your dedication to moving this company in the right direction. With that being said, I was asked to come speak to you guys today about some of the changes that we've made as an organization. You guys know that the change in the economy and the way we communicate with consumers has definitely excelled, to say the least, over the last 2 to 3 years. It's a digital world that we live in today. There's a lot of innovations and technologies that we're being tasked as an organization to keep up with, so that we can not only gain new business, but so that we can retain our client base along in the process. I've been asked by our executive team to kind of take a step back today and apologize. We probably had not been as clear as we could be in the past about why we're doing things, and that is our fault. Lack of communication from the executive level down. So starting today, you have our commitment to provide a clear communication path into what we're doing, why we're doing it, and what we expect you guys to focus on. Please feel free to ask me any questions along the way, and let's go ahead and get started. So as I mentioned earlier, our agenda is as follows. I want to go through a communication plan that kind of intertwines with best practice sharing. How often we're talking to our clients and our employees, what we're talking about, and then ensuring that you guys have the tools to get that done. I'm going to follow that with a focused innovation path. There's 2 key innovations that we've purchased for the next year and a half, and we'd like for you to focus on those 2. We're really trying to keep this simple and not bombard you with so many innovation stories to try to keep up with. There's 2 key today that we're going to focus on. I'm going to give you the definition of the innovations, how to sell those innovations, and how to talk to your clients about those innovations. So if you don't have any questions, let's go ahead and get started. So one of the first things I wanted to talk about, as I mentioned, is our communication plan and how we are going to signal that cultural change. I'll start off with our objective behind best practice sharing. It's really to promote the greater sharing of ideas, information, and best practices. And this isn't just with our clients, but this is internally as well. So if there's a success story on program A that we feel like program B can benefit from, we want to make sure that we're providing you with the tools and resources to submit that request and see that followed through. So really the steps for success as it relates to how to share best practices are: how do we look for them internally? What are the watchouts? What do we look for? How do we identify and validate that it is indeed a best practice? And how do we document it? And then of course, create a plan and communicate it externally. So looking for successes internally, there's a lot of really good success stories that we have talked about it, and they either come up by accident or a manager maybe is passing another manager in the hallway and a brief conversation starts. So we're going to design and implement a best practice portal. So if there's a unique success story, for example, I know that Mars, your program, really did a good job with net promoter scores and how to drive people to come back and speak about the brand. So we're going to allow you a place to tell your story. What is it that you did? How did you identify that it was a weakness? How did you follow through with it? And what were the end results? We'd like for you to share that on the portal so that we can identify and validate the story. And we may come back to you with questions. We may look at the article and say, okay, this is a great story, but how did you get there? What were the key steps? And after those steps were followed, what was the end result? How did you measure the results? That's really, really important as we're sharing best practices. We want to be able to have measurable data. Once that is approved, we will then take the document and get it over to the marketing department and allow the marketing department to make it pop. We want to tell a story to our clients. We want it to be a one-page win-wire document that really highlights, hey, this is what we're doing on other business units. And it really shows that TellerX is being a proactive partner and looking for ways to do their to support their business more efficiently. So we're really excited about the portal. If you have any questions, you can direct them towards me personally via my email, and we'll get started on what are the logistics, what is the start time, and when we hope to get this rolled out. The next thing supporting, best practices is we definitely want to make sure that we have some goals and some governance surrounding them. So, we need to make sure that objectives are clearly established, as I mentioned. With that being said, we have decided to add this objective to our MBOs. So anybody in the salaried position across all sites, entire organization, will be required to submit one best practice per calendar year. And the reason why we're doing one best practice versus several is that we do recognize that best practices take time to complete so that you can see end results. So we're giving you time to go through that. And then we want to make sure that we're staffing for success. So I've started a best practice committee. I will communicate those individuals to you via email across the company so that you know you have a lifeline and somebody to reach out to. So we're really looking forward to this initiative, and I'll hope to share more with you guys very soon. What questions do you have for me? Great. I'm going to move on to our focused innovation. As I mentioned in my opening, there's been a lot going on all the time, it seems. Once we figure out how to deal with email, here comes social. We figure out how to deal with social media responses, here comes chat. And there's just so many ways our consumers and our clients expect us to be able to service our customers. We're really losing track of what our strong point is. What is our strength? As an organization, what do we want to focus on? So we are here today to let you know that there's two key innovations that we're going to be discussing. The first one I'm going to be talking about today is social media and social interactions. This is a new tool we have in our toolbox that allows us to monitor our clients' social spaces, and it's independent. It's an independent solution that we've created here at Telerex, and I'll go through the details with you. And I'll send you these slides following this meeting so that you have access to those slides as well. So it's really a comprehensive tool that allows us to service our clients, customers in the method that they prefer. What you're viewing on the screen here is our what we're calling our menu. So there's a lot of things we can do with social interactions. It's not a one-size-fits-all. Some of our clients may just want us to monitor. Some of us would like us to monitor and engage. Some would like insights, managed consulting services, and community management. So let's go through what these mean. Monitoring basically is eyes on the page. We're staffing a body to have eyes on the page to look out for potential risk to escalate that to clients. Interaction means that we're not only monitoring with eyes on the page, we're interacting, we're offering suggestions, we're trying to make it right, we're trying to offer coupons, monetary compensation, etc. Insights is how we tag an interaction. So for example, if somebody says, I just did not like this product, we would add that tagging sentiment as a negative sentiment so that our clients can then take our reporting capabilities and report back on specific brands and products to see what the buzz is. Are people liking it? Are people not liking it? And then our consultative services allow us to get in at the table with our clients' marketing departments and go through the do's and the don'ts. Because we have a lot of experience in the social space, we feel like we can offer our clients' marketing department some good processes to allow them to grasp the entire social space. So again, this is a lot of information that we're covering, but it's important that you guys know, again, our two key innovations for the year are social interactions, and the next one that I'm going to be talking about, which is SMS and texting. This is a good readout or a diagram to say of what I put this together for you guys so that you'd get some idea and exposure of how it flows into the social space. So basically what it's telling you is that we have a social media specialist, so one of our employees sitting on the call floor that is monitoring Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, you name it. Whatever platform our clients are present in, we have the ability to manage and to monitor. We then take that material and we input it into our Insights tool, which is our dashboard live reporting platform, to allow us to provide unique insights back to our client's business. Now guys, this is key. I want to stress this. Our Insights platform is a dashboard live reporting mechanism that allows us to drill down and to report back to our client's business on what we're seeing. So this we feel like is the differentiator between us and our competition. So we're really excited to roll this out. The next innovation or channel that we're going to focus on for the next year and a half is SMS, MMS texting. Many of us that have children know that that's typically what they do all day. I know that my 13-year-old daughter feels like you can text any number. She just thinks that it's possible. And guess what? Most of our consumers and our clients' consumers feel the same way. So we want to be able to provide a technology. We're partnering with a company called ZipWhip Technology that allows us to take 1-800 numbers or landline numbers and allow them to be textable. So our clients can change their packaging and their website material to call or text. Texting is a cost-effective method for our clients to handle. We can handle 2 to 3 text messages at one time versus a one-on-one phone call. That's going to save our clients phenomenal amount of money come the end of the year. So this is something, when you're talking to your clients, please let them know the cost advantages with this channel. Not only is it cost effective, it's extremely beneficial for our clients because it gives them flexibility. So when they're in the aisle and they're looking to purchase a product, they have a way to reach out to us immediately without having to pick up the phone and call. As I mentioned, with SMS texting, here's some talking points that I put together for you guys. So you can share these with your clients when you're having conversations with them and trying to sell this tool. Like I mentioned earlier, it empowers your customers to text you right from the store. So it doesn't allow for any lag time. So you can improve customer loyalty and definitely get them to purchase the product then and there. We can make offers via SMS texting. We can send out automated text messages, with coupon information, promotions that we're running, and even recipes. So I'm excited about this channel, and we hope that your clients are too. So some of the projected results that we hope to accomplish with these initiatives are, we hope to be able to increase our client satisfaction scores by 10%. With the best practice portal and the initiative company-wide, we feel like we can definitely hit that goal. We want our clients to feel a little bit better about and come more confident about our ability to be the leader in the industry and to provide that exceptional customer experience that we talked about during the sales process. It also drives healthy retention, and it helps our employees stay connected and remain engaged in the job that they do. Innovation really puts us in that best-in-class category with our clients. It shows that we're thinking and we're looking and we're searching for creative ways to handle their customers. It shows that we care about their business and that we're in it for the long haul. We feel like with the added channels of social interactions and SMS, MMS texting, we can increase our systems revenue and our program margins. So it helps us as a company in a whole. So as I mentioned earlier, I am going to provide you guys with follow-up emails, links on both of these channels and our best practice initiative. Again, we're really excited about what's to come, and we definitely feel with these focal points that we'll hit some good numbers in the rest of the year and leading into the next year. Thank you for your time today.